What's going on, YouTube? It's about that time again. Now we're gonna listen to tune in to Real Talk Gospel, and we're gonna listen to episode 5 on Real Talk Gospel, The Devil's Night. I would like to say thank you for watching, tune in to Real Talk Gospel. Remember, God loves you, and God will forgive you the remission of your sins. So hit the like button before I talk about this. Hit the notification bell when you stay notified when I drop out a new one. Hit the thumbs up, you agree. Hit the thumbs down, you disagree. And remember, God forgive you, and God forgive you for the remission of your sins. And follow me on Instagram on Real Talk 100. So let's get this started. Now, nighttime came out and started in the early ancient history years, that when he create light, and it's all was similar to Eve and Adam bit the fruit from the forbidden tree. And when you bite the fruit, the knowledge of good and evil, then it was a knowledge. So when nighttime arrived during the day, so in reality, it's supposed to be no night in this world. So when the fruit like when the serpent told Eve to bit the fruit, and everything was stemmed to this. Now I'm gonna tell you about the meaning of night. Night is a natural time for reset, and it's a renewal of strength from Psalms 91:6. And time for the spiritual reflection, prayer, and communion with God, as demonstrated by Jesus spending the night in prayer. Luke 6:12. Now, same thing. Danger and evil. Night is often associated with a danger, evil, and spiritual darkness, as people can feel more shed to commute. Elect acts. Proverbs 7:9. The phrase light in the darkness is used to symbolize Christ's victory over sin and evil. John 1:5. Now, symbolic of the night. Now, nighttime, I'm going to say this to you. Nighttime, when was a rumor that when it comes to 3:14 or 3:15, it's supposed to be the devil's time, which means somebody out there is going to get killed or whatever that's going on. The bars open at night. Everything opens at nighttime, which is bars open at night. Prostitution, drugs, gangs, all of this stuff come out at night, which is the new of the darkness. Is a separation from God of evening. Hit the like button. Spiritual darkness. Night can be symbolic, a state of spiritual darkness, ignorance, and separation from God. Opportunities and warnings. It can be also represent a time of spiritual opportunity, the danger. Jesus' statement that anyone walks in the night, he stumbles, because the light is not in him. John 11:10. The metaphor of symbol of state of spiritual darkness, when there is no spiritual light to guide you. When it's dark, you can't see anything at nighttime. When you don't see nothing at nighttime, that's when Satan comes out, because Satan's part of the darkness. So when you see the nighttime out there and it's dark, it could be a lot of hit and runs can happen. It could be a whole lot of murder going on at nighttime. like 50, 60% of people got killed at nighttime. Family members killing family members in nighttime, in the middle of the night. So when they said when the street lights come on, you get in the house. You tell your kids you get in the house when the street lights come on. Because once the street lights come on, it leads to night. Now sometimes, now during the fall, it gets dark early around 5 o'clock. And then around the summer, it starts getting dark around 7:30, quarter to 8. Now, here's another divine revelation. The night is the time when God could communicate with people through dreams and visions. Genesis 15:12. Genesis 46:2. Protection. The Bible reassured that even in the dark night, one can be protected. Psalms 139:12 states, even the darkness is not dark to you. The nighttime is bright as the day. Psalms 91:5-6 promise protection from the terror at night and possibly of stalks in the darkness. Now, how many people got killed at night? You got people got killed during the daytime. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You got daywalkers too. Now think of vampires. A vampire cannot come out during the day because they come out during the day, he's gonna burn. A vampire comes out only at nighttime, but when it gets day, he goes into the cave for its darkness. That's why the devil, there's some people, you got some people come out at nighttime and sleeps during the day. Hit the like button. Because when people come out at night, then when you murder somebody at nighttime, whatever, nobody's sure who did it. Because you got on all black. People wear black clothes that similar to match the nighttime, that the reflection that if you go out there wearing all black and if you kill somebody at nighttime, nobody not sure who did it. That's why they use the dark as evil to do their dirty work. Hit the like button. So we're gonna go through some courses here that we're gonna tell you about what's going on at nighttime. Romans 13:12. The night is far gone. The day is at hand. So let us cast off the works of darkness and put on the armor of light. Remember, when the world just got started, when this earth first started, it was pitch black. It was pitch black. It was nothing, no houses, no nothing. It was pitch black and nothing was on the ground. God made it light. Everything was tilted. It took him 7 days to create heaven and earth. Psalms 8:3 says, when I look at your heavens, the works of your fingers, the moon and the stars which has set in place. Now, the moon, let me tell you about the moon and the stars. The moon's supposed to be some type of a light that uses at nighttime only. The sun uses its light as the daytime, so it's two different lights. There's a nighttime light and this is a daytime light, which is the sun and the moon. Now the moon you see at night is supposed to be some type of light, but in the other hand, it gets dark still. It gets real dark. When you go out there, when people uses that light, they uses nighttime as some type of weapon to get away with some types of crime. Breaking and entries, killing people, doing this, doing that, even gangs, doing drive-bys on their rivals, and they use it at nighttime. Back in the day, they use it at nighttime. So now, it used to be now They start doing things during the day now. They start doing drive-bys during the daytime, which is these day walkers. They don't want to use nighttime no more, so they using daytime, and they use these day walkers. Think of Blade was a day walker, a vampire that walks out there during the day. But all them other vampires, when day walkers, they night walkers. Now, John 12:36 says, while you have the light, believe in the light, that you may become sons of light. When Jesus said to these things, he departed and hid himself from them. Light. You got to believe in the light. When he got the light out, God brought out the light. When you go out there in the daytime, because you weren't able to see what's out there. Hit the like button. You want to see what's out there at nighttime, at the daytime. You see a lot of people, out there, and all these type of things. Now the difference at nighttime is you cannot see nothing. All them hit and runs always happen, and sometimes them hit and runs happen during the day too. Hit the like button. So when you use the light, the nighttime, to do their crime, the devil is the prince of darkness. So this is his time. This is his life. So that's why this world was a knowledge of good and evil. When she bit that fruit, the daytime supposed to be the good time, and the nighttime's the bad time. The nighttime is part of Satan's darkness. That's why he uses the nighttime. Why you think all those crimes happen, and it mostly happen at night? The clubs, stuff happen at the clubs. The clubs open at nighttime. They don't close until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Hit the like button. Las Vegas, everything happens at nighttime. All these stuff happen at night because nighttime ain't no witnesses. Ain't no witness. Ain't nobody gonna witness you or what you doing. So when police ask you, well, I was at my house. I was in here asleep. I don't be at the nighttime. Hit the like button. So 1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober-minded, be watchful, be adversary. The devil prowls like a roaring lion, seeing of someone devoted. Now, when you out there in these streets past 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, the devil, when it get real late, the devil steps in, and the devil controls everything out at nighttime. And once you control it, once you get into it with somebody gets killed. Remember, I did one of my episodes of reality talk news, or Real Talk 100 News, about this one club that this man went and crashed his car, and it was stuff real happened. People had got hurt because he had ran them people over at this club. It's a nightclub. Same thing with the gay club, got shot up at nighttime in Orlando, Florida. Same thing happened because Satan, this is his time, which is nighttime. When you get 8, 9, 10 o'clock, past 10 o'clock, whatever, that's when he come out. And when he come out, he finna cause somebody, he finna cause damage. And that's what he's doing. He using these people out here to cause damage. Hit the like button. He go out there and use these people as damage when you use nighttime. My grandma's insurance agent back in the 90s used to come out at nighttime to collect his bill, his money from the insurance at nighttime. And he had got robbed at nighttime. So he started coming out at daytime. And this is the same thing. At nighttime, you never know what's out there at nighttime. You got all types, when you go to those mountains, there's all types of animals and creatures out there at nighttime. Creatures you never seen before. Snakes. Deadly. It's like all types of deadly animals come out at nighttime when you go to that dang on field. When you go to those mountains. That's when they come out. You don't see them in the daytime, but you're going to see them come out at night like a deer. You see a deer come out. You never know. And them things is huge. And you don't know where they hiding at during the day. I had a cousin. Auntie's husband. Pimp. He only come out at night and sleeps during the day. God rest his soul. So you have to tell yourself, if this is the life I want to live, do I have to go out there at night? You cannot. When you go out there at nighttime, there's 1,000 eyes that's going on at night. So I'm going to tell you one thing. It happens when the devil steps up and he takes over that whole entire earth. Now, the earth supposed to be God's earth. When Eve bit the fruit and gave it to Adam, it becomes Satan's earth as well. So now, good happens, bad happens. So he felt like he had to share the earth. And then when God says, I'm tired and I'm going to give him this earth, stuff going to happen day and night. Hit the like button. Amos 5:8 says, Amos 5:8 says, he who made the pleadings of Orion to turn deep darkness into a morning and darkness the day into night, who calls for the waters of the sea to pour them out on the surface of the earth at Lord of his name. The darkness. When you go out there, I'm going to tell you, when you go out there in the ocean at night, what do you see? Darkness. When you go out there on the highway, on 15 freeway, what do you see? Darkness. I'm talking about the 15 freeway going towards Utah. You see darkness. Everything you see is darkness. Then when that devil come out, I'm going to tell you, because that's what's going to come out is the devil. The devil sends his people out there at nighttime. He sends his people out because he's a corrupted Satan beast, right? He's a corrupted beast. So let's go to Genesis 1:1 through 31. This one right here. Let's see. In the beginning, God creates the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God says, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw that a light was good. Then God separated the light from the darkness. God called light day, and darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. There is morning afternoon, evening, night. And it goes over and over again. The very next day, same thing. Morning, evening, and night. Evening. Now I'm going to say evening because morning, that's the beginning of the day. Evening, they took it off of Eve. Since Eve listened to a serpent and bit the fruit, right? It calls evening because evening leads to dark in a few more hours. It leads to dark nighttime. Because remember, everything caused by a woman. A woman is the reason why this earth is destroyed. If I'm saying, if Eve would never, if Adam would never bit that fruit, the women would have had all the punishment. A lot of death, pain. You got to be living to 70 to 80, 90 years old. You can't live a long time. You can't live forever. Now, you got to be here temporary because a woman was listening to a serpent. So God called the light day. This day right here. Now God called night darkness. And there is evening, which is the middle of the day. There is an afternoon, which is after the morning. And that's the first day. 1 Thessalonians 5:5 says, for all the children of light, the children of the day, we are not of the night or the darkness. Now, for the children, a child is supposed to be out there at nighttime. When the street lights come on, you get in the house. You don't go out. That's why when a 13-year-old, 14-year-old side, he want to go out and hang out with his friends at nighttime, or they want to go to a party. And mama's going to be worried. Daddy's going to be worried because it's nighttime. All types of sorting things happen. You think about the devil. The devil creates all types of sort of mess at nighttime. And the devil sends people to kill you. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. Anybody. I'm gonna give you another story. It was this woman. It was a girl. She was 16, 17 years old. This happened in the middle of the night. It happened around 4 something in the morning. Her and her mama got into an argument. The mama went and got a gun and shoot her own daughter. She could have died. She had got shot. And this happened in the middle of the night. Now I'm gonna give you another story. This woman, where is it happening? It happened in Michigan. I think somewhere around Flint, Michigan, somewhere around that area. Anyway, this woman moved in with her mama and auntie. They got to arguing in the middle of the night. She killed the mama and she killed her auntie. Killed them both. Execution style. That tell you the devil works in mysterious ways, especially at night. Nighttime is the root of all evil. Things happen at night. Because when you go out there at nighttime, whatever, most of the time you go out there at nighttime, something happens. Hit the like button. Now, these are the lost angels that goes out and roaming the streets 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you think about the Amityville house? Every time 315 comes, something happens. When that young adult, he was about 23, 24 years old, shot up his whole family in the Amityville house in Amityville, New York. It happened at 315, where he went and shot up his whole family. It really happened. That's why they showed the movie Amityville. And that house still exists. That house still exists. But nobody don't want to move in there. They will sell it at cheap price, but they don't want it because it was all types of evil spirits going on in that house. Every time it gets nighttime, something happened into that house. You see the difference? Remember, the nighttime is the devil. That's his daytime, the nighttime. So if anybody wanna learn about nighttime, here you go. That's why I say your spirit, your Holy Spirit is going to succeed. Now, John 9:4 says, we must work the works of him who sent me while it's day. Night is coming when no one can work. Now, everything closes at nighttime. Everything closes at nighttime. Stores close at nighttime. Business closes at nighttime. This closes at nighttime. That closes. Everything closes at nighttime for a reason. The only thing is opening, and the only thing is open is prostitutes, gangs, and bars and gas stations. They open all night 24/7. That's why when that man got executed for shooting a 47-year-old gas station clerk in Missouri, he had got executed. It happened at nighttime. It happened at night. Now, we're going to read Jude 1:7 says, just as Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding cities was likewise endorse incestual morality and pursue unnatural desires, serve as example by undergoing a punishment of eternal fire. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Sodom and Gomorrah had a lot to do with nighttime too, because stuff happened at nighttime too, that everybody be having sex into that city. That gays, all types of stuff, sexual and morally stuff going on in that city. And it was going under fire, eternal fire, punishment. So when you go to a city, that has some type of sexual morality and a lot of fornication going on, then you know exactly it's part of the darkness as well. John 11:10. But if anyone walks in the night, he stumbles because the light is not in him. He stumbles, which means a person can get drunk and walk out there at nighttime. You don't know where yourself at, especially you at nighttime. You don't know you never know who's going to come get you. So if you're going to drink sociality and stay in the house. Now, John 3 and 2 says, this man came to Jesus by night and said to him, Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher coming from God, but for no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him. Now, this man came to God at nighttime. He came at nighttime and want to be taught. You the teacher. Now, I'm going to tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing. If you go to sleep, that's what dreams, that's when you have a dream. When you sleep past nighttime, then he gives you a dream. It could be a good dream or it could be a bad dream. There are signs that God giving you into your sleep and you're dreaming, and he's telling you you shouldn't do this, do that. He's telling you because nighttime can know where souls comes. Timothy 1:6-10 says, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and is through a carving of some of the wandering away from faith and pierce themselves with really so many pangs. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Money comes, you got that right. It is. Money is root of all evil. Even though, because when people go out there at night and start prostituting, you get the money, you make your money at nighttime. And people sell dope at nighttime. Some people rob people at nighttime. Everything you do is nighttime. It's at night, and when you know that everything you do, most likely it's gonna be nighttime. That person could be sleeping. So let me tell you one thing. Nighttime, and I'm gonna say this, keep saying it, but nighttime is not a good idea for people be in the house and get up tomorrow. And we're gonna read the last. So Revelations 5:10 says, and you have made them a kingdom and priests to our God, and they shall reign on the earth. Now, let me tell you, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tell you this. When you go out there at nighttime, you got to watch all these cars. You got to watch these pedestrians. You got to watch everything, your surroundings, because you never know who's going to do something. Now, you go in the store, a person going in and rob a store at nighttime. But when this guy get ready to close, this could be your last, going outside, it could be your last time living. This could be your last day on earth if you go outside. Stuff can happen, from home invaders, murder. Everything you do, it happens at night. Now, Psalms 19:2 says, day to day pour out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. Now, nighttime reveals the knowledge. Nighttime reveals all the stuff going on out there. There's 1,000 eyes at night. Even animals looking. Even animals, from humans to animals. They looking. They gonna look. They going to find, and they going to get it. Especially at night. People get kidnapped at nighttime for human trafficking. A lot of stuff. That's why I say the devil's night is the night that Satan has a party. So, y'all stay in the house and be safe out there. So thank you for watching Real Talk Gospel. God love you. God bless you. Amen. Amen.